failed to access basic services rightly, then we would have got it right.
Critics have also called on law enforcement agencies to rise to the challenge of ensuring that established policies are adhered to. Meanwhile, a mortgage refinance company has been established. The supervising Minister of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Mr. Musa Sada, says this will help to address mortgage problems.
What happens is you get a mortgage system whereby you'll be able to own a house and pay for it over 15, 20, sometimes even 30 years. There should be an arrangement whereby as long as you are servicing your mortgage, you continue to keep your house.
In order to achieve the goal of housing for all its citizens, Nigerians continue to urge government at all levels to step up efforts and deliver on their promises of putting a roof over the heads of the ordinary people. Meeting this objective will no doubt require a resolute demonstration of shared political will and financial prudence. Hawa Abubakar for Voice of Nigeria.
Now we move over to power, another necessity of human existence. South Africa's power utility company, Eskom, has begun load shedding throughout the country after declaring an emergency in the power sector. Residents and businesses across the country have reported power outages which lasted for hours, while the company attributed the power shortages to depleted dry coal stockpiles due to heavy rainfall. Voice of Nigeria correspondent in South Africa, Funke Atorenbi, reports that the utility company also lost electricity imports from neighboring Zimbabwe.
Twice last week, South Africa's power system was on the brink of total collapse. The near blackout was due to outages at some of Eskom's supply units. To regain control of the system, Eskom urged its key national customers to use power sparingly, and it paid off, as explained by Eskom's chairman, Zula Sotsi.
We are not yet out of the woods. The power system remains tight as new generation capacity comes on stream. Our call to all South Africans to save electricity remains and is louder than ever before.
There is no doubt that South Africa's power supply is seriously constrained. To address the problem, Eskom is already urging its customers to avoid wasting electricity as the country heads towards winter. Ben Daines is Eskom's chief executive.
Demand in summer is 30,000 megawatts. Our demand in winter is 38,000 megawatts. And all we are asking for is a 10% saving of electricity that you use. And that would mean 3,000 megawatts.
In 2008, the country experienced serious power failure, prompting government to declare emergency in the power sector and then began a program of rationing electricity supply to industrial users. But Mr. Daines remains confident that load shedding is a thing of the past.
Eskom has got this fully under control. I must say to you, it will happen in a very structured, planned manner. And I'm very confident that you have a competent team that keeps the lights on.
While the national grid remains unstable, Eskom plans to reduce its plant maintenance during the winter months to ease the pressure on the system. From Pretoria, South Africa, I am Funke Atorenbi.